Hello developers, welcome to Guidance. So are you preparing for a Power BI interview? So get ready to tackle real world scenario based questions that can make or break your chances. In this video, we will cover expert level questions and strategic answers to help you stand out and ace your interview. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced Power BI developer, these insights will give you a competitive edge. So stay tuned, take notes and let's dive in. Interviews always start with your introduction, so give your best intro to the interviewer and be confident. So let's start with question 1. How to keep the default total sales values even if the external users apply filters? So this is DAX related question. Answer is to keep the default total sales values in Power BI, you can use all or remove filtered functions in DAX. So for example, create a new measure to calculate total sales ignoring any filter. Total sales is equal to calculate sum sales amount all sales. And if you want to ignore on specific column, for example region column, so DAX is total sales is equal to calculate sum sales amount, remove filters, sales region. So this is the answer. Question 2. Difference between star schema and snowflake schema. How will you know when to use which schemas respectively? So star schema is a central fact table is directly connected to dimension table, and snowflake schema, a central fact table connects to normalized dimensions tables which may connect to other sub-dimensions. Star schema used when your data is straightforward, performance is a priority, you want to simplicity in your data model. Use snowflake schema when your data has high complexity, storage efficiency is important, and you are okay with slightly slower query performance due to more joins. So this is the answer. If you want to learn how to work on data modeling and create star schema and snowflake schema, I have already made a video on this topic. Please check it out. The link is in the description box. Question 3 is, what is data flows in Power BI? So the answer is very simple. Data flows are a way to collect, clean and transform data in the Power BI service using Power Query. While data flows are primarily created and managed in the Power BI service, you can connect to them in Power BI desktop as a data source. To use data flows, go to the Get Data and select Power BI Data Flows. Select the desired data flows and its entities to load into your report. Let's move to the question 4. Different refreshes in Power BI. So in Power BI, three main refreshes. One is manual refresh, second is scheduled refresh, and third is incremental refresh. In manual refresh, you can refresh your dataset manually in Power BI desktop by clicking refresh or in Power BI service using the refresh now option. Here you can see the in home ribbon. Click on refresh button, so your data will be manually refreshed. So you can anytime you can refresh your data. Yeah. So second is scheduled refresh. This refresh happens at predefined times, for example, every hour, daily, in Power BI service. It requires a gateway if data source in on-premises. You can configure it in the dataset setting in Power BI service. And third is incremental refresh. Loads only new or changed data instead of the entire dataset. Improves performance for large datasets, for example, millions of rows. It requires setting up range start and range end parameters. So here you can see the our dataset orders. You can right click on them and click on incremental refresh. Here you can see the include refresh and real-time data. Before you can set up include refresh on this table, you need the setup parameters. So you can set up the parameters and then apply. Your data will be refreshed. Question 5. Challenges you have faced during development of reports. This is scenario based question. Answer depends on your project experience. So the answer is there are many challenges faced during development of reports. Most of the times are data quality issues, dataset incomplete, duplicate data that affects your report accuracy. Reports are slowing down due to large datasets or complex calculations. Frequent changes user requirements after initial development. Data refresh issues. Then setting up row level security. So these types of challenges I have faced during development of report. You can add your challenges. Okay, go to the next question. Question 6. How do you optimize a Power BI report that takes a long time to load? So the answer is this is a performance related issue. If your Power BI report takes a long time to load, then in that case you have to restrict the number of visuals, restrict the number of connections, restrict the number of columns, and there are a lot more things we are done to improve the performance of Power BI. You can also check performance of your visuals and DAX calculations in Performance Analyzer. Replace visuals according to performance and optimize DAX queries in DAX Studio also. Question 7 is, you get complaints from users that they see wrong data. How do you solve this problem? Okay, the answer is, wrong data could be because of multiple reasons. First, check if the data source itself has issue or incorrect data. Then check transformation steps, ensure no errors during data cleaning or transformation in Power Query. Confirms that table relationships are set up correctly with proper cardinality. Mostly, this problem occurs because of relationship breaking. Then verify filters and slicers are working correctly. That might affect the data view. Ensures the latest data is loaded and the refresh schedule is running as expected. So there will be any reason, spot the main problem and solve this. So this is the answer of question 7. Okay, so let's move to the question 8. Question 8 is difference between import mode and direct query mode. Okay, so in import mode, data is imported into Power BI and stored in its memory model. Fast performance as data is preloaded, requires periodic refresh to update the data. For example, importing Excel file to Power BI. Then in direct query mode, data is not stored in Power BI, queries in real time, slower performance, always show the latest data, no need for periodic refresh. For example, connecting to a MySQL database to Power BI. Question 9 is, how to do a near real-time report. So for this question, we have two answers because not everyone work on real-time report. So the first answer is, I have never done a near real-time report. Previous all of my organizations, our requirement was daily refresh, not immediate refresh. So I never worked on that. But in future, if any requirement regarding this, I will definitely explore them. So you are not working the near real-time report, so you can answer this. And then second answer will be, connect Power BI to the database using direct query instead of import mode. Then set refresh intervals in report setting or frequent updates. Leverage Azure Stream Analytics, Power BI streaming datasets or push datasets. Ensure efficient indexing and avoid complex calculations in the source database. Use incremental refresh. So when you work on near real-time report, so let's go to the second answer. The last question is, how many types of role are available in Power BI and what was your role? So the answer is, there are four types of role available in Power BI. One is admin. Admin manages the entire Power BI environment, including users and permissions. Second is member. Member can edit, create and manage content within a workspace. Third is contributor. He can edit and create content but cannot change workspace setting. Fourth is viewer. Can only view the reports and dashboards shared with them. So my role as a member involves creating reports and dashboards, designing data models, writing DAX expressions and ensure that insights are clear and actionable for stakeholders. So this is the answer of question 10. So this is the 10 questions asked in Accenture interviews. I will also make a video on TCS interview questions. Please check it out. Link is in the description box. Okay, so thank you all of you.